The man intentionally broke the glass jar and then the bottom of the bottle ground flat, and then used the fire to soften the plastic bottle after the bottom of the bottle to force the cover on the bottom of the bottle followed by cutting off the bottom of the rubber sealing will be wrapped in a circle of sharp places after a homemade scuba diving goggles are ready. The man dives into the water to test the ability to clearly see the sand and gravel at the bottom of the sea and smiles with satisfaction. This is the 386th day this year he was trapped in the sea. With the support of the snorkel he can fish at will on the bottom of the sea to survive. Inadvertently, the boy found an abandoned boat, which gave him the hope of escape, so he turned the boat over and dragged the rope to the shore with all his might. It is already difficult to walk in the water and then drag such a huge thing. The man in a short period of time appeared to lack of oxygen state. He immediately abandoned the boat and swam to the surface, breathing heavily. Being a veteran, he didn't give up easily, so he dove in again even though he knew it was a difficult moment. But if he didn't do it, he would be wandering on a deserted island for the rest of his life. He walked forward with heavy steps, but after a few hours of perseverance, he finally pulled the boat back to shore. Two of his companions immediately ran over to help him, knowing that this was a chance for survival. But as soon as they arrived, the man shouted and refused, pointing angrily at the boy who wanted to help and at his wife, refusing to believe that this pair of dogs would really want to help. The man began to work day and night to repair the boat. He picked up a few boards and branches and tied them securely with twine. The cheating wife really thinks there's a chance of escape, so she plays the love card with her husband, but she's forgotten how she sold herself out to him for a few bites of food the other day. Even the man saw what they did every day, but now the man doesn't want to hear it, so the wife goes back to the guy in disappointment. The next day the man will sailboat refitted and then go to sea to catch a few fish. Can sail away unexpectedly. This let the guy caught the gap, immediately took the woman, ran to the boat in front of the things to pack up after they even took the boat to run away. The man saw the situation is not good, but when he went to catch up has been too late to watch the dog man and woman gradually far away, but he suddenly showed a satisfied smile. Seems to be this boat is prepared for the two of them. After that, the man was very relaxed lying on the seat, but gradually the woman realized that something was wrong. As she knew her husband, he would try to catch up by all means. The two of them drifted farther and farther out to sea, and it wasn't long before the boat leaked. But of course the man expected this to happen, and in a short while the boat sank to the bottom of the sea, and the two of them ended up with nothing. On the other hand, the man burned down the temporary shelter they set up, very leisurely eating fish, but in fact, he was as clear as a mirror in his heartbroken boat how he could return to the sea. Just like their feelings after the broken can never be reunited. I do not know how many hours have passed. The man suddenly heard his wife's cry in deep sleep. The two unexpectedly swam back from the sea. At this time they were already exhausted. The man was waiting for this time. Immediately picked up the harpoon prepared in advance directly into the back of the boy.